Hey, welcome back to the channel. Back in the garage today. A little chilly out, but I do have the heater on in here, so I'm able to not to have to wear a jacket today. Today I'm actually made a purchase. Going through a new jack that I got. Yeah, I already have one, and yes, I'm not planning on winterizing it. However, I want something to lift it to actually move it out of the way, because I know it's a little packed in here, but a lot of times we do park my wife's vehicle in here over the winter. Still need to do a little cleaning before that happens, but first things first, let's get this out, get this bike out of the way, and I'll worry about the rest of the stuff later. So yeah, let's get into it. So first thing, I do have the Motormaster one from Crappy Tire, or Canadian Tire. Works well. It's a 1,500 pound lift. I've had it, this will be, I always forget, this has got to be the third winter storing the bike on it. It's been good, other than a little bit of the rust that you see there. Have had no issues with that that jack. So why would I go ahead and get a different one? One, I want to try something different. Two, actually, and I'm probably going to have the same issue with this one as that one on this bike. When I jack up the Royal Enfield with the Motormaster, it actually kind of wants to tilt this way, so I'm gonna have to strap it down. I'll probably have to do the same thing with this anyways, but I think what it is the actual skid plate on the bottom. You can't really get it on there properly, so it always wants to tilt backwards. I think I'm gonna have the same issue with this one. But I figured I would try a different brand, different whatever, just to see what the differences are, see which one's better. I'm gonna guess they're both the same. This one does seem to have a little bit better of rear wheels. Actually, no, maybe they're not. Maybe they look the same. But anyways, I'll have to pull it out and check and see which one. Anyways, let's get it opened. So this here is Big Red, or what's it called? Tauren Big Red jacks. I got this at Princess. Oh, you can't see. I got this at Princess Auto here in Canada. Anyone in the States, it's something similar to Harbor Freight, where you get cheap tools and stuff like this. For pricing on this actually goes for $230. I did get it on sale for $40 off, so it was $190. This Mastercraft one is $200, and last I checked today, it was on sale. I think the sale ends this week sometime, but you can get it on sale for $150, which I think I got it for that same price 3 years ago, so they haven't gone up in price at all, surprisingly enough. So I think I got it for $150 back then, and it's on sale right now for $150, but regularly it's $200. But as anyone in Canada knows, you don't buy anything that isn't on sale at Canadian Tire, because it's going to go on sale the next week, or 2 weeks after, where they won't grant it. So anyways, let's unbox it. So just like the Motormaster one, some assembly required in this, and Bruce, put your ball over there. Sorry. Some assembly required. Now the dimensions are actually different. They both are rated for 1,500 pounds. However, this one has one almost an inch taller for minimum lift height, and then it also lifts 1 inch higher. So that one's 4.6 inches high at the minimum. This one's 5.5. So if you are getting it for your Harley, I'll test it out later, but I don't think it will actually fit. Okay, it's right there. Go get it. I don't think it will actually fit underneath your Harley, because that one there barely fits, and this one's almost an inch higher at its lowest setting. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get it underneath the Harley, but I will try it later. So maybe on the touring bikes it might fit under there, but I've never done anything to the suspension on this, or the tires. This is a stock Softail, so I don't think it's going to fit under there, but again, I will try it out after. This one is a little bit longer, about an inch longer lengthwise, but it is almost an inch narrower. I'll pull them out to compare them, but first let's get it all together. So this is everything here. You got the base unit, you got the safety latch here, you got the T-handle, which again I'll probably toss it over with the other one because I never ever really use it. I just grab the bike and move it around. The pump, the foot pedal, and the screws and an Allen key to put it together. Obviously it looks like I'll need more than just an Allen key, probably just a wrench or a socket set to bolt those on. So let's get it together. So to put this together, you just make sure your valve is facing the back of the unit as well as that. Then there's this little piece here that actually has to fit up underneath in here. And then you, like, it's hard to put it backwards because there's only 2 bolts that go on here, and they're right here and they're right here on this side. So it's literally just putting that, sliding that in to the notch there, pulling this down so it gets into alignment with your bolts, and just put the bolts in. And you can just tighten them up with the Allen key that comes with the actual kit. But I won't bore you with this. Next up, you have to put in the safety guard. The bolts are already in there, so you just have to unscrew them each side here. Line them up. And there's a little notch for it there, so it will be the lock washer, then the nut on each side here. So for anyone that cares, I'm using 19mm and a crescent wrench that's not gonna fit in on this side. Let's see if I can. No, that's can't maneuver it any which way. Yeah, I'll have to grab by hand here. If you finagle it, you can get it in. Insert, that's what she said, right?
That's what she said! She said!
The other 2 bolts in the pack are actually just for the foot pedal and the handle. Again, I'm not going to bother with the handle because I never used it on the other one. I don't think I'll use it on this one. And it's simply just putting it in and lining up the... I guess it's not as simple as putting it in here. Oh, there we go. Simple as putting it in and lining up the screw. There's a foot pedal, and like I said, I'm not going to put it in, but that's the handle to pull it around. Again, I just grab it and pull it around, but yeah, let's get the other one out, or I guess let's jack this the Royal Enfield up first, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to slide it in here to get it ready. One of the things we'll get after, but I just noticed they have locking casters on this one, so it is a little bit different than the other one. These wheels seem to be bigger, but we'll compare them in a second here. So, slide's alright, but let's get it underneath Royal Enfield, and obviously everyone knows how a jack works. It's literally... Oh, actually, so this one here, this is the release. That's to jack up. So left to release and right to jack. So let's go ahead and jack it up. I always like to use the brake while I'm doing it. So it looks alright. However, it looks like it's leaning the opposite way. Let's keep going. There. Now it's starting to straighten up a bit. So, I mean, it is working all right. See, it's the same thing as the last one. So it wants to lift the front tire. See, the front tire is all the way off, yet the rear tire is still on the ground. And again, maybe I'll have to work at it, but it's this skid plate here that keeps it off balance. I mean, this one's off the skid plate and this one's on it, so that's going to do it. But even when I have both of them on the skid plate, it's still going to do that. So I'm going to have to, I mean, you tie them down anyways, but I'm going to have to run a tie down strap from one side down just to make sure it works okay. Because if I keep going, it just keeps going back and back and back. There. Who said I can't do a wheelie? Anyways, let's get the other one off and have a quick comparison of the two. Oh, and just to see how it goes down, I'm going to actually put the camera down here. So this is something I definitely prefer on the Mastercraft one. The Mastercraft one, it's a foot pedal to release. This one here is this knob, and I don't know how it's going to come down. I like to have both hands free. I like to have my hand on the brake just in case. I'm always cautious. So let's see how quickly it comes down. Actually, you have some pretty good control over it. Oh, I have the safeties on. So that's another thing I forgot. So this has the safeties. This actually has the 4 notches for it. So the safeties automatically go on. If I would have been paying attention, you can actually lock it out of place so it's not going to go on. Unlocking it, that will keep it, engage it all automatically. So let's put that off and slowly go down again. It actually comes down pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Doesn't go all the way down though. There we go. So there. Let's get the other one out. I'm going to move the bike out of the way, get the other bike out, compare the two, and see if I can even use this for the Harley. I don't think so, but this doesn't have the little edges on it, so it might fit under. Anyways, let's get the other one out. So there they are, side by side. As you can see, the new Big Red is a little bit bigger in lengthwise. It looks like it is a little bit wider as well. Now the pads, they seem longer but narrower. So the lift pad is almost 13 inches. Again, it's about a square really. The lifting area, it's just under 13 inches for both. The Motormaster one, it's about 12 inches and just over 12 inches, but you're not actually using the 12 inches, so it's 11, right? Because the pads, you're not going to be using those. So 12 by 11 is the contact pad. So it is a little bit bigger of a contact pad that's going to be going under the bike. Now that these are down, this might actually work for me. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you properly. It's about 4 3/4 to get it under, and this is sorry, did I do that correctly? There, about 4 1/4 to get it over that. And then on this one, it's about 5 inches, or just almost 5.5 inches to get it under. I'm going to try it on the bike. I don't think it's going to fit because the Motormaster one just barely fits. So some of the differences on it, I got to be honest with you, I like the pedal better on the Mastercraft, the Motormaster. Sorry, I don't know why. What do you want? Hey, what do you want? Out of the way. Just a sec, okay? Just a sec. Soon. We'll go for a walk soon. I do prefer the foot pedal for the release. This one's not so bad, but you know, you're in an awkward position. I guess you could probably use your hand or your foot to do that, but you wouldn't have as much control. So the foot pedal is better, so you have both hands free. Come on, Cruz, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Another big thing, this one here, the Motormaster has these to actually lock the jack in place, so it doesn't move. These ones here are actually locking casters, which I think, I mean, it's here nor there. This one works better. However, the wheels on these casters are way way more heavy duty, way bigger. Same with at the front. It's hard to see, but where are they? They're right in here. They're bigger than these ones here. I mean, I don't move it a lot. I basically park the bike here, lift it up, and push it over there. So it's not that big of a deal for me. I'm not wheeling it around the whole garage or anything. So these do have better wheels on them for maneuvering, but those ones are fine for what I'm using for. So yeah, they're basically the same jack, a little bit bigger lifting area. That one's a little bit smaller, better wheels on this one, better release on that one. Now let's see if this will fit underneath the Softail. Let me get that in position. Well, I think I might have lied on this. It's so technically, let me just get it. Oh, I didn't. 1 second. I'm just going to pump this a little bit here. I don't think it's actually on the other side. Nope. No, it's not. Yeah, so it's not going to. So there, you can get it there. Let me just try one more thing here. I'm going to put you down again. Okay, so you could get it underneath. It will slide in under. I can rock it and maneuver it and grunt and groan to get it up. It basically gets stuck on here, so with a little bit of work and finagling, you probably could get it on. But I wouldn't bother. It's too much of a pain in the ass. I guess if you're only doing it once a year and taking it off, it would be fine. But I wouldn't. I would just go with that one. This one here. I'll try one more time. Yeah. So no. Once again, once you get it here, it. You can't. I can't. Again, I'd have to lift it up to put it onto the lift. It's not going to work. So if you're planning to get this one, hopefully your bike is more than 5.5 inches off the ground. This Softail is not. So I'm not going to be able to use this on this bike, but it will work fine for this one. I'll have to stick with the Motormaster for the old bike, and the new bike gets the new lift, as it should be. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. It seems like a nice unit. It's just not tall enough for the Harley. It's fine for that. Is it worth $30 more? I would say no. Just get the cheaper one. The tires the wheels are nice. I guess if you are maneuvering it around, it would be a lot better to have the bigger wheels. But I do like the foot pedal on the Motormaster a lot better. And I already know it's going to last. This has a 1-year warranty on it. That I've already had 3 years, and I've had no issues other than a little bit of rust, but that's my fault for not drying it off when it gets wet. But yeah, the only other thing is this will lift it 1 inch higher, which who cares, it's in the air. So and it has 4 locking spots opposed to the 2. But other than that, they're pretty similar. For $30 more, I would probably just get the Motormaster. But anyways, let me know what you think. Until next time, later.